How on a day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to that time or depending on when at and that they listen to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with another bongalicious information. My people now well done, my people now welcome. Now the heri wait we the heri, wonder shall never end. My people not be smart, you know. The information where they reach our cabal now is that Yul Edochie is very angry with Judy Austin. Very angry over all that has happened to him because of Judy Austin, and that Judy Austin has not shown any remorse about it. He said he doesn't know how he get to where he is right now, and a lot of things in his life had lost because of Judy. And instead of Judy to show remorse or to explain to him how they get to where they are, Judy's mother is still there, raking and threatening that if he doesn't go back to the daughter, say something will happen. Also threatening that is a small thing that Yul Edochie will get back to the daughter. He said that one in the vessel. My people, the information where they reach us is that Yul Edochie had a very serious meeting with his dad, Pet Edochie. He had a serious meeting with dad concerning all that has been happening to him and to the family. For the first time since all these things are happening, since Yul Edochie feels that he has gotten himself, the information reaching us is that he had a set in Enugu. You know, he has been in Asaba for how many months right now? But there's a set they called him in Enugu, the location in Enugu that called him for a set. He went to location in Enugu for that in order to return back to Asaba to continue because he has a lot of work at hand, as if God just opened people's eyes to recognize him now. So he went to Enugu after filming his own side, his own part. He has to go and see the father. And he had a very serious father to son meeting in Enugu. And he was explaining to the father that he doesn't understand what is happening. That he doesn't know how he got so deteriorated like to this level. He told the dad that all the feedback he's getting is that Judy Austin did a whole lot through him to everybody, including the family and including his friends. That a whole lot of people had reached out to him. All he sees on social media is thank God you are back, thank God you're back. Lizzie Good, all these things because people are seeing him with a new woman now, Lizzie Good, a friend, and a lot of things are happening. That he said the father should at least explain to him how these things are happening. He doesn't understand why things happen the way it happened. And the father told him that actually you caused it, and because you went and announced to the whole world that you're picking a second wife, that is where the problem began. I instructed all of you, even when Lynx was having his own problem, I instructed all of you not to take any issue to the social media. Settle your issue within yourselves. It preserves your dignity. It preserves your fame. It preserves you. People may not know what you're passing through the inside, but they will see you walking, and people will still see you as a normal person, not knowing that a lot has been going on in your life. Lynx was able to pass through his own because nobody knew about it. Nobody dragged him. Nobody knows whether he's at fault or the wife is at fault. But they settled their case amicably. Everybody go his or her own way without anybody knowing. But when I talked to you, refused. The next thing you went to social media and announced Judy. The next thing Judy starts raking, causing wahala, forcing herself coming into the family, causing serious problems, creating issue between you and your sibling, creating issue between you and me and your mother, and so many things before 1 month, and a lot had happened, and social media was on fire over your issue with Judy. And Judy was dragging everybody, dragging your wife, May, dragging everybody. Then before we could say let's see how we can handle it, it has gotten out of hand. And you were nowhere to listen to anybody. Whatever Judy says becomes a law to you, and you obey it the way. Whatever we discuss, even in family meeting, you share with her and she discourages you. Everybody now decided to leave you. Everybody decided to abandon and leave you to your own fate until the day like this, which we are waiting for, that you will realize yourself and come back to us. And thank God you are back, my son. You are welcome. But the only thing is that thank God you're back, go back to your work, start afresh. You will say, lie. Anybody who caused him pain must pay, must certainly pay. And the dad was like, what is happening? He said, Judy Austin must pay. Say, Judy will not go free. This is the place that when people say Sapete Edochie has something with Judy, it's as if I will agree. Because as soon as Yul Edochie mentioned that Judy must pay, Sapete said, lie. It is not Judy's fault. It's both of you that caused it. Judy was a friend and a good friend to you. But how you went ahead announcing Judy, and it was you by yourself that was announcing Judy, not Judy. So why should you now blame her for everything? You made a mistake and Judy made a mistake. At that point, when I was told this story, when the story person, reflected this side to us, I was like, what? Even at this stage that Yul had gotten back himself, Sapet is still defending Judy, meaning that, hey, this is not just ordinary. I don't understand. And that is where I became afraid that I don't even know who to believe. It's possible that Judy and the father may be working together. And if Judy and the Sapet is working together, getting back Yul Edochie is very easy. This one that everybody is shouting, he's back. Lizzie Gold is good, Lizzie Gold is that. If Sapet is actually working with Judy and the family, more than forget him, because it's just a matter of time. He will still capture his son and hand the son over back to them. Unless he's just talking on a basis of Judy had a kid for Yul Edochie or had kids for Yul Edochie, or on the basis of he doesn't want further issues to continue. Let's just end everything. That's what I'm thinking. If it is on that basis, fine and good, then something will be gotten out of it. But Sapet insisted that Judy should not be, that you should not take further that case, but rather you should go back to his career, build back his career, win back his fans, and start afresh. That whatever he had lost in few years can still be gotten back, because it's a matter of time. So after all, while there is life, there is still hope that he can still make it. It is still him. Nothing has changed. My people no be smart, It was like, what is happening? It was like, I don't understand. Yul Edochie couldn't understand the father. Yul Edochie couldn't understand the advice. He was there in the house alone. It was Lynx that was in the house when he came, but he was meeting the father alone. At that time, he has to call on Lynx and say, guy, come and see what this man is saying. I must make sure this lady pay for everything. Where is Kambele? Yul Edochie was asking, where is Kambele? Kambele had entered underground and they are saying I should not do anything. Who caused the buy of Kambele? How did he buy? I can still remember something happened. What are you talking about? Sapete Edochie says, leave that lady alone. No matter what has happened, let it be the past. We have gone ahead across that. Start afresh. Start afresh. My people no be smart. They say Yul Edochie got very angry and immediately called on Lizzie Gold to book a flight for him for the next day to book. If he doesn't see any flight, he should book ticket to Abuja for him. Early morning, he's leaving for Abuja. Something must be done. And Lizzie Good was asking him, what are you going to Abuja to do? He said, book for me, help me, book. I'm not in the right sense right now. And that was when they know that this thing don't pass, be careful. Lynx was trying to calm him down, no way. He got very angry with the dad and very angry with Judy Austin. He was like, I don't even know who to believe and I don't even know what is happening to me. How can my father be telling me not to treat this fuck up? What is happening? Because I can't understand why this lady did all these things and still be sending me messages and begging me and asking people to come and beg me. Beg me for what? What is happening? I still ask people, are you sure this is not a skit? Are you sure these guys are not using our head? Because I don't understand anything again. I am so confused that Odogu is turning around. Odogu is changing. Odogu is no longer the Odogu we know. Odogu has changed. Yul Edochie became very angry and said, book for me, I'm going to Abuja. I must make sure I end this thing at once. And meanwhile, Onano say the house in Abuja is about to expire. is about to expire and Judy cannot pay. And Judy had been beckoning on Yul Edochie to make sure that he, sees the landlord very early so that the man will not evict them when the house expires. And Yul is like telling him, if it expires, pack your things, get back to Umoji. You have your father's house. Go and stay with your dad. I don't know what is happening. Let me get myself. That's what you would have been talking to the Judy for some time. But that day, whatever that happened to you, nobody knows. He became so angry and asked and picked up his call and picked his phone and called Judy Austin and said, before I get to Abuja in the next 24 hours, make sure you carry everything you have in that house and get out of my house. Hey, the father now called him and said, you don't need to get angry so much. If you don't want to stay in that house with her again, carry your own things and leave the house for her. After all, the house is about to expire. When it expires, she will leave by force. And if you see how this man was trying to calm you, the Ducheda, you notice, and I'm suspecting, like the Tory person was telling us, that the way they are looking at it, if that house expires, Sapete Edochie will renew their house for Judy Austin and the kids. Because he always talk about the kids belong to us. The kids belong. Which kids belong to you? Is it possible that he may be the father of that? We have discussed this case before, and nobody was able to bring up an answer. Everybody was just suspecting. We have not gotten a tangible answer over who is the father of Stadike and the father of Storm, because people are saying it is Sapete Edochie. But recently, the way Yul Edochie is trying to fight Judy and the man is trying to calm Yul Edochie down shows that there must have been something that is between these two people, Sapete Edochie and Judy Austin. My people no be smart, say Judy Austin is calling, Yul Edochie is calling Lizzie Gold to make sure that she books for him so that he enters Abuja the next day. And nobody knows whether Lizzie Gold booked or not, but the next day, nobody saw Yul Edochie. Off. He has gone to Abuja. Whether he left Abuja that night, that evening, with a night bus, or he went to Abuja in the next morning, but he left the set in Enugu and ran to Abuja. That was when the father now told Links to make sure he traces him and know where he is in Abuja. Links rushed to Abuja immediately. Links was living in Abuja before with Paula, and after the divorce, he virtually stays most of his time in Enugu. So Links went to Abuja and was trying to calm Yul Edochie down. Actually, in Abuja, Yul Edochie didn't get to his house, but he had to meet some people in Abuja. Actually, that was why he was looking for going to Abuja. There were a lot of people he met in Abuja, and to his greatest surprise, the people that normally see him before and don't give him any audience, he was able to have a very quality meeting with those guys, even though he may have not gotten what he wants. But the surprising thing is that they gave him audience, listened to him, had quality meeting with him, discussed and appreciated his ideas and everything. And some of them are even inviting him to the new party, that the new coalition right now, that's where he can, be able to see something, because the new coalition is where something is happening. He should leave that thing he has been doing. So most of the people he met that are APC members are even calling him to come to the new coalition, because very soon they will massively defect to the new coalition. That's where they can be able to work out something for him. And it was so surprising to him how some people are appreciating him. Even some of them gave him on an album, trying to appreciate him being an actor and everything, and all the work he has been doing for them. They are seeing it. It's like, wow. All of a sudden, things are changing like this. So he didn't have time again to go back to Judy or anything. He didn't even get to his house. So after having that meeting, Links convinced him, and they entered the next flight and come back to Enugu, because he was able to be loaded. He was able to receive some honorarium and so many stipends and everything. So my people, no be smart, The thing is that a lot of things are changing in the life of Yul Edochie within a shortest period of time, and the young man does not even understand. But Judy Austin, I laugh at Judy, because the kind of basketballs where they Judy head now is something that he can't even share with anybody. The kind of basketballs where they her head is something that I don't know how Judy will be able to survive this, because it is becoming so big, so great, so hard for her to handle. That time when we were talking, people, especially those people who were clapping for Judy, where are they now? Those Judy fans, the Volksgen, the Chi Jenny, the Uncle Baba, what are their names? All those big, big guys that were carrying Judy case for head They hawk am like say they hawk gala for road. They talk about everything, manufacture lies. They push Judy to do some evil. They call them warriors. At the end of the day, they don't even give am anything. All those guys, where are they now? Judy is in a very big mess. As Yul Edochie had rejected her, as Yul Edochie had refused to come close to her, but rather Yul is in a very dear, need to get rid of Judy out of his life, and he doesn't know how to start because he's very angry, and that's why the father is advising him to calm down. So when Yul and Lynx returned back to Enugu, Yul finished his set, his own distance of the set quickly and returned to Asaba. As I'm speaking with you now, Yul Edochie is with Judy, which is with Lizzie Good in Asaba. Still continue their journey of so many other locations that are calling him. A lot of locations are calling him. And many movies are coming out recently right now. And Yul Edochie is almost featuring in most of these. And people are calling him, trying to reintegrate him into the system again, as if it's now that people are remembering he can do it. That is what happens when you get freed. When you get free, doors will open for you. When you get free, things will be working out for you. And that is what Yul Edochie is enjoying and right now, and she's celebrating. It's only Judy that will now regret the power of charms. And the funniest part of it is that Judy and the family has never known that the charm they used on you didn't work. What I mean is that they have not still given up on charm. They are still making more sacrifices. And that is why Judy's mother is trying to send message to the Edochie family, especially to Yul Edochie's mother, that Yul Edochie calls her mother. And because Yul Edochie calls her mother, she spiritually represents Yul Edochie's mother and had already taken over. That let them beat her very soon. Yul will return to Judy because she has assumed the position of a spiritual mother to Yul, and nobody can snatch Yul away from her. My people no be smart, That's what they just reach at time I say make a touchlight and with like and share this video, and God will bless you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to subscribe. All our returning subscribers say, well done, my people, now welcome. Make have a nice day. Bye.